Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel Ads with Loveneek. Today we are talking about retargeting and remarketing. And not only I will explain the difference between the two, I will also show you how to set them up the right way inside Meta Ads. So without wasting any time, let's just start. Okay. So what is retargeting? Retargeting simply means showing ads again to people who have interacted with your business in some way but haven't completed the desired action yet. This could be someone who visited your website, clicked an ad, watched your reel, engaged with your Instagram page, added a product to cart, viewed a landing page, anything like that. They showed intent, they showed interest, but they didn't convert. So we bring them back. So think of retargeting as you saw me once, let me remind you again. It is about nurturing cold or warm traffic into conversions. Now let's go to the slide 2 and understand what is remarketing. So remarketing is slightly different. It means targeting people who have already purchased from you in the past, already converted, already became a customer, and now you're showing them ads again to bring them back for repeat purchases, upsells, cross sells, subscriptions, or product upgrades. So this is no longer reminding someone to purchase for the first time. Instead, this is building loyalty and lifetime value. Now let's understand the difference between retargeting and remarketing. So retargeting focuses on unconverted audiences, whereas remarketing focuses on existing customers. Now, why does this difference matter? Because the intention behind the messaging is completely different. Let's say, when we are retargeting, we are educating, we are convincing, we are resolving objections, reattracting attention. But whereas when I am remarketing, I am building relationships, trust, and repeat sales. So if you run the same ad for both the audiences, you are losing potential. For example, let me just give you a quick example. Someone who viewed your product but didn't buy needs social proof, reviews, USPs, price justification, urgency, offer, right? Now, someone who already bought from you needs new arrivals, bundles, or loyalty benefits, premium product upgrades. So these are the things this audience will demand from you, right? So same brand, two different mindset and two different strategies. So we cannot use the same ad for both these segments. That's why using two different ads or different ad for these segments becomes essential. Another important difference where audience come from, retargeting audiences usually come from events like view content, add to cart, initiate checkout, video views, post engagement, or it could be form opens, lead gen forms I'm talking about, and then there is website visitors. So all these events will come under retargeting audiences, whereas purchase events, CRM data, customer list uploads, existing buyers, this will come under remarketing, right? So basically one is built from the intent signals, the other one from historical customer data. Retargeting is specifically ad-based audience recall. Remarketing is communication after conversion, which can include ads. So retargeting is a subset of remarketing in many contexts. Now that we understood the difference clearly, the next logical step is how do we actually set this up inside Meta, and this is where many people go wrong, right? So I will also show you on the dashboard also that how you can do the setups for remarketing and retargeting separately. So what I will now do is take you to the Meta dashboard and first show you how to create the custom audiences, website based retargeting, pixel event based, Instagram, Facebook engagement retargeting, video viewers retargeting, past buyers audience, how to use the DPA, and how to apply these audiences into an ad set properly. So from this point, I will guide you live on the screen. So follow along and let's go to the dashboard. Okay, so guys, we are on the dashboard now. So for remarketing and retargeting campaigns, first thing that you need to do is you need to go here under the all tools section and click on the audiences section. Now once you will be under that section of audiences, you will see this create audience option at the left side, and once we click on it, it will give us three options. One is custom audiences, then there is lookalikes, and then there is saved audiences. For remarketing and retargeting, we will not use lookalike audience, or we will not create lookalike audience. We won't use saved audience, because saved audience is the audience that you create by adding interest or demographics or age and gender things. So these won't come for under the remarketing and retargeting audiences, because this will be your cold prospects. Same goes for lookalike audiences. Lookalikes will be based on your custom audiences, and lookalike will not be your customer data or the targeted audience, but the lookalike of all the audiences that you will create using custom audiences. Now what we need to do is we need to go under the custom audiences. Now custom audiences, we have multiple sources to create the audiences. We have website, we have customer list, we have app activity, we have offline catalog. So all these options are available there. But mainly for remarketing and retargeting, what you will use is you will use this website option, you will use this Instagram and Facebook page option. And yeah, so mainly if you are a e-commerce, if you're handling an e-commerce client, and these are the three key audiences that you will use. You can create catalog audiences as well, or the customer list audiences is also one of the most important audiences for creating marketing campaigns. Okay, so you can choose your source accordingly as per your business. Let's say if you have a lead gen client, so you won't be required to use this catalog option, right? You will be required to use this video option to retarget, or lead form option to retarget, or this customer list to remarket, right? So you have to decide that accordingly as per your business. Let's say if we take an example of e-commerce website, what we will do is, let's say we go into the website source as a source, then we will click on next. Now there we will have these options. Under the event section, we can select we need to create custom audience based on the all website visitors, page view content. We have all the options. Now for, let's say if you are creating a remarketing campaign, then you can use these events to create the campaign. You can use page view content, view category, add to cart, initiate checkout. But purchases, if you are creating, then you will add the purchases audiences under the remarketing campaign. Okay, so this is about the website, because purchasers are people who have already bought from you, and these events are consist people who have not made a purchase yet. And also I will tell you how you can exclude people who have already purchased. Because let's say if someone have added a product to cart, and if you just create that audience under an ad set thinking that it will only have people who have not purchased, this is where you go wrong. Because if someone has add to cart, then chances are he or she must have buy a product as well. So for those ad set, what we need to do is we need to exclude the purchases audience from the audience section. Okay, now this is for the website part. Now let's see, customer list is pretty simple. You just need to download the data from, let's say if you have the data on the Shopify store, then you can just download all the orders data, and then you can just download this download file template from here. It will give you a template how you have to add the data. Let's say for emails, you have to create an email and then name the column as email. For phone numbers, you have to name the column as phone. And then for others as well, you will get all the details under this file once you download it, and then you can add it accordingly. And for customer value, you can use value. Customer value is basically if you are working for a e-commerce client, then you can add the order value from that client, or you can decide how would you like to give the value to each customer, and on that basis and on that benchmarks you can create a customer value audiences as well. Now let's go to back, and then we have this video option over here. So in video you can create audience of people who have watched at least 3 second or 10 second of the video, 15 second of the video, 25%, 50%. So accordingly you can create that. Okay, if you want to target 3 second viewers, or 5 second, 10 second, whatever it is. Then Facebook and Instagram also you can create. So we will go into the Instagram, we will select the, so we will go to the Instagram and we will select the source here, which will be our Instagram page, and then we can select people who have engaged with this professional account in last 365 or 180 days. The max you can target is 365, so you can add the days accordingly. Okay, so you have to, I would recommend to explore this custom audience feature. Now once you know that okay how the audience can be created for remarketing and retargeting, now let me show you how you will add those audiences under the campaign. So let's go to the ads manager again. Now we are creating a new sales campaign. Let me go to the ad set level. Okay, and let me go to the audience section. Now from here, if you are creating any remarketing or retargeting campaign, I would highly recommend you to use this further limit reach of your ads option to turn this advantage plus audience option off. Why I'm saying that, because let's say if you're creating a your campaign for remarketing, and you just need only people who have visited your website in last 180 days. So what this advantage plus audience feature will do, it will target the people who have visited your website in last 180 days, but will also include some more people as well, if it senses that okay the chances of results can be the results can be improved if I add more audiences to the campaign. So this is not something which we want from this ad set, right? We just want it to remarket the visitors. So we will just click on further limit reach of your ads, and then we'll click on again further limit the reach of your ads, and we'll click on continue. Okay, now location you can select accordingly, and then age and gender for such ad set you can keep open. There is no need to add the age or gender here, because if they have already visited your website or added a product to their cart, they have already shown interest, right? Now under the custom audience, let's say if I add website visitors, so I will just add website visitors. Now one more important thing is, here you can see it is selected as user suggestion. As I just told you, we don't want that. We don't want this to be added as suggestion only. And you can see the estimated audience size, it says broad, but here it says below 1,000, because it is saying below broad, because we have marked this checkbox. If I unselect it, now it says narrow, and which is the ideal use case, because in the audience size of people who have visited our website in last 1 days will be narrower in the size rather than broad. And what this is what we need to do with this remarketing campaign. So now we have added the website visitor 180 days. This is our remarketing campaign, please remember. Now one thing we need to do is we need to add some exclusion in this ad set. And what the exclusion will be, the first exclusion will be our okay, so I haven't created the website purchases audience for this account. So what you need to do is you need to exclude the website purchases from this ad set in last 180 days. So from this ad set you will just need to exclude the website purchasers in one last 180 days, because we will be targeting them in a different ad set, which we will name as remarketing. Now we will just quickly duplicate it. And for remarketing ad set, once again we will use this non-advantage plus audiences settings, and over here instead of website visitor 180 days, we will just select website purchasers. You just need to create a custom audience for website purchasers, and then we will just add it over here, and no need to exclude anything for any audiences from that ad set, and that will become your uh, remarketing ad set. Okay, and then one more important thing is for you for remarketing and retargeting campaigns. What you can do is, instead of using manual uploads or single image or video ad, you can use advantage plus catalog ads. Okay, and then from there you can test which one works best for you, single image or carousels or the collection ads. You can test it out which formats work for you. Why I'm telling you, because you telling you to use the advantage plus catalog ads, because what happens is when you use advantage plus catalog ads, it dynamically shows the most relevant product to the visitor. Let's say if our ad is if I am the person who went to a website and saw a t-shirt on the website, so what this feature will do is it will it will show me the exact same product while delivering the ad to me. And that is when it becomes more accurate, and the CTR of the ad will improve drastically. Because if you show me something which I have shown interest in, and if you remarket me with the same ad or remarket me with the same ads, then obviously I will be more inclined to go back and click on it, right? So for remarketing, you can use this advantage plus catalog option. Now for for retargeting, you can use this advantage plus catalog option in this way. And for remarketing, when someone has already purchased from you, what you can do is, even if you're using the advantage plus catalog ad option, you can create sets of the product. Let's say if your price if your prices category prices is from 500 to 1000 and 1000 to 1500. So what you can do is, let's say if you are creating a remarketing campaign, you can create a separate set which includes only the high value products, and you can use it for remarketing. Okay, for showing the ads to remarketing audiences. And other than that, you can also, in the remarketing ad set, you can also use video ads, image ads accordingly. Okay, so this is how you can do remarketing and retargeting. Just make sure the advantageless audiences is turned off and you are excluding the purchasers from the remarketing campaign. So this is it for the video, guys. I hope I was able to add some value. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care and bye bye.